and I can't represent myself. I am myself. I'm a Moorish American national.
You don't just come in and say, I'm my own country, I'm going to do what I want. So you're going to jail. He has 3 separate driving suspended charges. That were 213 ST alleges driving suspended second offense.
Welcome back, guys. Today's episode features a sovereign citizen who thought he could treat court dates like optional dentist appointments. Just skip them and hope no one notices. Spoiler alert, the judge definitely noticed. After missing 3 hearings, this guy walks in acting like the entire system is out to get him when, really, he's just been outsmarted by a calendar. And this judge is absolutely done playing nice. He's calm, collected, and then drops the legal hammer so smooth it might as well have been scripted. It's honestly amazing how some folks think ignoring the law makes them above it. Like, no, that just makes you late and guilty. Do you think people like this should even get another shot in court, or should the judge just hit him with the max penalty right away? Let's dive in.
On January 31st, 2021, here in St. Joseph County. File 202073 alleges driving suspended on September 17th here in St. Joseph County. I think there may be a speeding charge with that. File 202653 also charges driving suspended second offense and forgery and speeding. All of those matters were scheduled for jury trial today, November 10th. Mr. Morrow Bay wishes to represent himself on these matters. He has a perspective on the Michigan Motor Vehicle Code that disagrees with the state's version of it, but he didn't want an attorney and didn't wish to have representation. He wanted to represent himself in all of these matters. So we treated him like an attorney. We set the matter for a final pretrial to prepare for jury trial. And he didn't show up. So there are presently 3 arrest warrants for Mr. Morrow Bay's arrest for failing to appear for duly scheduled last pretrials about 3 weeks ago. We don't show up on the morning of trial with a basket full of papers and inconvenience 30 to 50 jurors who have to come in and hear your case and several witnesses without preparing for it. So we scheduled a pretrial conference and you didn't show up. So I've called off the jurors for today and the prosecutor has called off all the witnesses. And there are currently 3 separate warrants for your arrest for failing to appear. But you're here now.
I think I was unaware.
We sent that to the address that you gave us. And if you're representing yourself, you need to act like you're representing yourself. We sent you duly notice to your Sage Street address in Kalamazoo. The same notice you got for this.
I don't live there anymore, and I can't represent myself. I am myself.
All right. Well, I'm not clairvoyant. I don't know that you moved. So, Mr. McNair, you're driving me crazy. I'm going to put you in the waiting room. You're walking all over the place and flashing the screen and giving me vertigo, and you're sideways and upside down. And so I'll be with you in a bit. Don't go away. Yes, that's your position. Then you're not doing a very good job of it because you didn't tell me where you lived. You didn't show up for a pretrial while we prepared for this. And now you come rolling in with a hat on the morning that your 30 or 40 jurors are supposed to be here. That's not a very good way to do business.
It's my religious headdress. I'm a Moorish American national.
Yes, I recall. All right.
Proven jurisdiction to begin with.
Ms. Davis is here.
I'm still waiting for jurisdiction.
On behalf of the prosecutor's office. Ms. Davis, you have any thought on this?
I seriously don't get why sovereign citizens always show up to court looking like they're 5 minutes late to a gas station snack run. This dude rolled in like it was laundry day, hoodie, hat, probably wearing slides off camera, and somehow thought this was the outfit that would convince a judge to throw out his case. Like, bro, if you're walking into a courtroom where you're facing actual charges, maybe, just maybe, try not looking like you just woke up in your car. It's even funnier because these same people are the ones yelling about respecting the Constitution and lawful rights, but can't even be bothered to respect a courtroom enough to put on a button-up. If you really believe the judge has no power, why even show up? But then again, he already skipped court 3 times before, so clearly his decision-making isn't top tier. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he thought dressing like a background extra was part of some master plan to win the case.
Your Honor, I would ask that he be held in contempt for failing to appear at the last pretrial. I would also ask that an order enter regarding discovery if all of these items that he's holding on to are intended to be used as exhibits at the trial. I would like to have copies of those so that we can be prepared. Also, I'd like to have our motion for joinder of the cases heard so we can settle that matter prior to choosing the jury and having another date set.
Right in the middle of my busy arraignment morning when I have 14 people waiting to be arraigned, that probably work out too good. But it's all on him. He didn't show up. He also got notice of your motion. Mr. Morrow Bay, do you have documents that you were going to present as part of your defense?
I mean, I mailed in documents and I never got a response.
Well, do you have some you wish to present?
Well, I mailed in an affidavit to you more than once, and this is also my legal notice for my lawful name change, because I put it on the record that I'm a Moorish American national and I'm not American or a U.S. citizen, excuse me. I'm a man of the land. I'm native to the land. So a lot of these rules that the state of Michigan is creating is not applicable to me, unfortunately. I was trying to be respectful to the court and let the court know since the beginning in a respectful manner. And I have lots of documentation to prove it.
All right. I want you to take Mr. Perdue into custody. We're going to execute the 3 bench warrants that are currently out for his arrest for contempt. We'll take him to jail and we'll make an arrangement later to discuss.
Are you arresting me right now? Wow.
I don't have time to do it now. Thank you. Bye. Mr. Perdue, you're going to jail, the St. Joe County Jail here in St. Joe County, and I'm going to hold on to you in lieu of 3 $1,000 bonds till we can review your contempt and the other things we need to deal with. But if you're going to represent yourself, you need to do it right. You need to show up when you're supposed to show up. You need to follow the rules of evidence and procedure. You don't just come in and say, I'm my own country, I'm going to do what I want. So you're going to jail.
I was unaware.
The bond is $1,000 per file, and I will talk with you later. So right now you're going to the St. Joe County Jail. All right, we'll deal with him, Deborah, when we have more time. But he's clearly in contempt. And he is himself. We'll see if we can sort that out.
That hearing was just something else. Honestly, felt like watching slow motion car crash that you can't look away from. This guy came in thinking he was about to drop some truth bombs, but all he really did was build a case against himself in real time. Judge Middleton didn't even flinch. He gave this man all the room he needed to dig his own hole, then calmly made the call to have him arrested like he was ordering lunch. No yelling, no drama, just pure control. And it's wild because this dude really stood there with 3 missed court dates already under his belt and thought now was the time to go on a legal rant about how he's not technically part of the system. And that whole I don't identify as American argument, I mean, come on. You're standing in a US courtroom wearing clothes you bought with US currency. Try explaining why you don't need to follow the laws to protect the exact society you live in. It's giving major, I want the perks but none of the rules energy. Sovereign citizens love to act like the laws is just this imaginary thing that only applies if they believe in it, like it's Santa Claus or something. But that's not how any of this works. The law doesn't care what you call yourself or what weird philosophy you googled at 2 a.m. If you break it, there are consequences. Judge Middleton handled it like a pro, and honestly, it's nice to see the court not letting people waste time with nonsense. Anyways, I'm curious what you guys think. Was this a masterclass in courtroom patience, or should the judge have shut him down even faster? Let me know in the comments, because I know y'all always have strong opinions on these sovereign citizen cases. If you liked the video, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for more. And turn on that bell so you don't miss the daily courtroom chaos. I post new videos every single day, and trust me, there's plenty more legal madness to come. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.